Hi guys, so I'm finally getting around to recording the swatches. Just to mention, I now have on my nails the Sunny Yellow Water Marble. I'll stick in a link for that. And I'm just going to first go over the colors that I have on the nail wheel here. This first purple is OPI Grape Set Match. Then this kind of coppery color is Prose and Bronze, also OPI. And a lot of these base colors that I'm using are obviously from the same haul. This blue is Swimsuit Nailed It. The red is Love is a Racket. This pink is Ulta Tinkerbell, and that is the one that came in the 2-pack with the Quake top coat. This orange is the Brisk Orange. The yellow is the Pineapple Fizz. The pink is the Grapefruit Fizz. Then this kind of mauve is Lavish. And then these last couple are out of my stash. This silver is China Glaze Hologram. And this kind of taupe is Cyberspace. So I'm going to get started now with the crackle polishes. I'm going to start out with the Nicole texture coats. And over the purple, I'm going to do the gold texture. And I do always try to keep my strokes pretty neat and even when I do these swatches. It seems like I always get a lot of tips on applying crackle top coat, but honestly I find it harder to apply on the nail wheel than I do on my natural nail. So I apologize if my technique offends you. Over the copper, I'm going to do the red texture. And as usual, I just kind of tried to pick colors that I thought would do an interesting contrast. And also from the same haul, so I didn't have to do too much digging in my stash. You know, it's another thing I get a lot of requests of, you know, please try this over whatever color. And I'm sorry to say I just don't have time, obviously, to fill every request. So I hope you guys enjoy the color combinations that I choose. Over the blue, I'm going to be doing the silver texture. And I wish that some company would come out with a more interesting silver. It seems like almost all of the silvers are the same kind of textured, you know, almost sparkly look, and I would really love to see a crackle that's more of a true metallic, more of a smooth finish, a cream silver if you almost want to call it that. Over the red, I'm going to be doing the black texture. And of course, just about every brand has a black. Actually, since I made the first part of this haul video, I've picked up one other black that I'm not going to be swatching today. I'm going to swatch it with its haul video, and that's from Icing. So every time I think I have almost all of the crackle polishes, I seem to run into another one. Over this glittery pink, I'm going to be doing the Ulta Quake. And, you know, this glitter dries to a pretty smooth finish. I think if you had a glitter that had a really rough finish, that you might run into issues with the crackle necessarily working as well. Because the finish of the polish, the base color, can affect the way the finished crackle looks. So always keep that in mind when you're working. And as the Ulta cracks there, it's actually kind of reminding me of the Kleancolor crackles and the Kellier, kind of more of a random pattern, although it's obviously not as slow to dry as those brands. Over the orange here, I'm going to be using the Milani crackle, and this orange was one of the colors in the display with the crackles, so they're kind of meant to go together. All of the colors that Milani was kind of suggesting as base were real bright and vibrant, and it was kind of a challenge to keep myself from picking up one of each. Over this bright yellow, I decided to do the Sinful Crackle. And hopefully this will be more widely available. I only saw one display of it when I was out and about, so if you're looking for it, you may have to hit more than one Walgreens to be able to finally track it down. But, you know, it's a decently priced crackle. I don't understand why so many companies seem to find the need to mark up their crackle polishes. I mean, what exactly is added in there that makes it that much more expensive than a normal polish? Next up here, I have the Absolute Crackle. And I've never tried this brand before. The rest of their colors in their normal line weren't really that interesting to me. You know, I didn't feel the need to pick any of them up. They didn't seem like anything I didn't already have in my stash. But I feel like I'm on a mission trying all the different brands of crackle. And if you do want to track down this brand, it was only $2 a bottle. And I found it at my local independent beauty supply store. Next here I have the blue. It's turning up pretty dark on camera, I think. And hopefully that'll show up nicely over this kind of mauve color. The last couple that I have after this one are the Kleancolor brand. And they do dry very slowly, as we discovered. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. I totally just dropped a bottle of polish. Luckily it didn't break, but guess what? The Kleancolor tops are detachable. So, if you're shaking them, get a good grip so you don't, like, totally scare yourself to death like I just did. And practically broke my camera. But, I think we're kind of back in position there. What I was about to say, before I practically flew that across the room, is that I'm going to paint these Kleancolors on here, and then I'm going to just let the camera run and speed that up in the final version so that those of you who like to watch it crack can do that. And so those of you that do not want to watch it crack, this is basically the end of the video. And I am going to go ahead and say thanks for watching, as always, and I hope you guys enjoy these crackle swatches. Here's the last one. This is the brown Kleancolor, and I will stick in an annotation of what the total elapsed time is for these two to fully crack. So until next time, I hope one of these appeals to you guys. And one more time, thanks for watching.